morning. Happy Saturday and first day of Vlogmas for me. I'm whispering because my husband's upstairs and I'm too embarrassed to be vlogging around him, even though he knows that I am doing Vlogmas. So yeah, I wanted to do a manageable amount of days, and starting at the very beginning of December seemed like too much. So anyway, it's Saturday morning. I stayed up way too late last night. I'll show you what I was working on in a little bit, but you can like totally tell that I'm very tired. I just woke up. And yeah, so I'm about to make a quick breakfast, grab some caffeine, and I'm meeting a friend of mine and we are going to a Christmas market. So it's at a place called the North Market if you're local to Columbus at all. But it's just basically a giant building filled with different stalls that people sell, I would say like fancier, more organic food. I almost never go there. I haven't been there in a really long time. But they do have fun stuff around Christmas. And I've never been to this market, so we're gonna go check it out. All right, so I'm on my way to go pick up my friend, and then we're gonna go to the North Market. She texted me this morning about how cold it was, and I didn't really think about it, but it's 29 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's freezing. I had to scrape off my car, and my hands are frozen, but I have mittens that I made last year, so we're all good. So that was just a big bust. We went to the North Market, and I didn't really want to film because there was like nothing there. There were 4, maybe 5 stalls of vendors, that's it, and they didn't really have much to sell. So we went to the Museum of Art because I had seen that there was another craft market going on, but that's not till tomorrow because we read the date wrong, so that was a bust. So we just ended up going to Michael's to get at least something festive. So I mean, I just got a couple gift boxes, but I did get one little llama. But yeah, that was a huge bust. So I think my mom and I are supposed to go to another one later today because my friend had to be somewhere at noon. But yeah, that was just a huge bust. We were so disappointed. We drove all the way downtown and had to find parking and pay for parking and get there, and it was like we walked around the market like, was that it outside? Because there was only like a couple stalls. We were so confused. So I don't know. I expected more from the North Market, but hopefully the one later today will be better. I'm hoping that I didn't read the date wrong on that one. I'll have to check because otherwise my mom's driving down to meet me for nothing. But that was a lot of standing for me. So I need to go do some PT stretches and relax before, probably doing some work before I meet my mom. Yeah, I'll show you more throughout the day.
Jeez, that's hard. Stop.
I don't want to be in my vlog.
Attention? For me? Well. Oh, Saturday night. I just, want to stay in and drink hot cocoa, but Emily's freaking dragging me out to the football game. So, I guess it's fine, but whatever.
But where are we really going?
To the football game.
Yeah, to watch it in the stadium.
I wish.
Is
That's
it
in
home?
Indianapolis.
That's right.
Let's go to the bar.
I don't know if you're
Wait, now I gotta put these ones on.
Oh God. Your grandpa shoes. I thought you said you didn't like them with those
My
socks.
pimp shoes. Yeah, they look better with black socks, but they do look fresh though.
I can't agree with you on
Oh, damn. I'm going out with these.
Oh my God, that's so zoomed in. I gotta.
What?
You're so zoomed in. It's like right here.
I do it again.
So I was only planning on staying at the game or watching the game with my husband at the bar for half of it, but we're having a good time, so I figured I'd just come home, get my knitting, and go back, because it's only like a few minutes away from where we live. So yeah, I don't know, the game's not going very well. I'm not a sports fan at all, to be fair, or to be honest, I don't like it. I'm glad that people enjoy it. I'm glad that my husband enjoys it and that he can get so excited and happy about something. But I was gonna come home halfway so that I could record a podcast, because it is currently Saturday and I still haven't recorded a podcast. And tomorrow we've got kind of a big thing going on. It's something I'm throwing for my husband, like a small party get together kind of thing. As a gift for our anniversary, which I'll explain that more tomorrow because it kind of sounds a little bit ridiculous. But anyway, I was gonna come home and film a podcast, but he said at the bar, he said that we could come home and film, I think in his words, he said, an epic podcast together. So I'm gonna try that. You guys seemed to like him last time in the episode, so yeah, that should be fun. I don't know what that's gonna look like. He keeps saying that we should start a vlogging channel and do like a video of vlogging a week, or a month, I mean. So anyway, I'm about to grab my knitting and head over to the bar again. I'm working on a swatch for a new pattern, and it's actually gonna be a Christmas gift for my dad. So Christmas is 2 weeks away, I think. Maybe less than 2 weeks? How does that work? No, 2.5 weeks away. Sorry, I got it all mixed up. For some reason, I'm thinking we only have a week to Christmas, but it's 2.5 weeks, so a little bit more time. But I'm working on a swatch, and it's worsted weight, thank God. And I'm using Durum Natura Gilead yarn, and I don't know what the colorway is, so I don't know. You guys will see it in upcoming videos and posts and stuff, so you'll be informed when I actually get going with it. But so far, I started using, let's see if you can tell the difference. I started using a US 8, which is, I'm sorry, I don't know that off the top of my head, but now I'm using a US 10, which is a 6mm. So a US 8 must be like a 5. So yeah, you can kind of tell that I've switched. You can see those purl ridges right there. That means that I switched to a new needle, and I've written it down. And yeah, so I'm gonna take the swatch with me to knit at the bar, which I didn't take it initially because I hate knitting in public, especially at a bar. I feel like at a coffee shop or even at a restaurant after dinner or something, it's not super weird. But then at a bar, people are all drinking and watching sports, and it just doesn't seem like knitting really fits, I guess. So anyway, that will be the rest of the evening, and then we'll come home and film a really late podcast. It's already, I think, almost 10 o'clock, and the game's only halfway over, so we'll come film a podcast at like 12:30, and I will probably edit in the morning. So yeah, about this morning, I forgot to keep you up to date. Not very good at this vlogging thing yet. So this morning, those craft markets didn't work out, and I didn't end up going with my mom later because I made the same mistake, and they're both tomorrow. So my mom and I are gonna go tomorrow. But I did pick up a few things at Michael's, pretty much just like gift boxes and stuff like that because they were on sale. Yeah, I have this idea for gifts this year, at least mainly for friends, not for family, but I'm going to make them like really cool, hopefully, cookie arranged boxes. So it's basically just going to be like a cookie tray filled with an assortment of different kinds of cookies arranged in like cool different ways and gifted to them. So it's just like a whole box of treats, which I'm sure they'll be like pissed at me about because the people I'm gifting them to pretty much are just like couples. They don't have kids, so it's just going to be a bunch of sweets for them. but I'm thinking that they'll probably be, you know, going to hang out with family around Christmas, so they can go and take that and share with their family. I don't know. I don't really care what they do with it, if they eat it or if they don't, or if they, you know, give it to friends. But I think that would be just a really fun idea, and I've seen them all over Pinterest and they're really, really pretty. So yeah, I don't think mine will turn out that pretty. Nothing on Pinterest ever looks like as pretty in real life, but it's more about how good they taste, I suppose. But I've gotten a few things that I'm gonna try, and I've gotten some like nice, not nice, it's cheap, like icing piping material, but the point is I bought some piping stuff to, you know, try and make some nice decorations on cookies and cupcakes and stuff. So anyway, I need to get back, but after this, I'm gonna film a podcast with my husband and we'll see how that looks. But I'm off with my knitting to go back to the bar. So yeah, I'll insert a little bit of footage if I can. All right, I just finished filming my podcast. It's really late. I've changed into my raggy PJs and I'm just eating a little bit before I go to bed and watching just some random YouTube. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Vlogmas. A lot to learn. I don't really do this kind of stuff very often, but I'm sure I'll get more into it as the days go on. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow.